Okay, namaste, witchlings, and welcome back to my channel. I am Dot, your favorite yoga witch, spreading kindness and love, living a magical life through yoga. Now, if you are not catching this live, then apparently the universe thinks that you need to hear this. Just so you guys all know, I am in the Seattle area, and we had a massive storm night before last. So I am running my computer off of my Wi-Fi on my phone as a hotspot. So please forgive me if the stream is not quite to the quality it normally is. We are doing our best here. So please do us all a huge favor and do the like, share, subscribe thing. Hit the bell if you want to know when I am going online again and posting new stuff. And, share this, like I said, if you feel anybody else can use today's words of wisdom. And then drop me a comment if anything I say resonates with you today. All right, let's get going. Haha. Almost forgot. I have no idea if it's anyone's birthday, so today we are saying, here's hoping Washington gets through the next few days because we have tons of people still without power. May Mother Nature be kind. All right, now let's get on with the cards. Our first card today is, oh God, I'm being so freaking stupid. See? Everything's all out of whack. Let me introduce what we are doing. Welcome to Dai's Daily Divination Draw. If you're new here, we're going to be drawing 3 tarot cards, 3 oracle cards, a little hematite rune, a goddess of the day, and 2 action cards. We have Namaste and Self-Compassion, and then we wrap it all up in a tight little bow with a little moment of Zen from the Little Book of Zen. And then remember to do the like, share, and subscribe thing. Now we will actually get going with the freaking cards. Ha! First, we have the, oh shit, Ace of Rods reversed. I picked the card up upside down. Definitely describes my day because it says setbacks and delays, some waste, and a desperate need to reconsider your plans and your ventures. Then we have the 10 of Pentacles reversed. We are having trouble with property today. And our final card is... oh, so true. It is the 9 of Rods, which says we need to be patient, remain calm, and just deal with it. Okay, now what are our oracle cards? Hello, Julie. Oh, what a cute pupper for your profile picture. It's adorable. Okay. Our first oracle card is, you don't think of me, but you love me. And then I was disillusioned. Ooh, that sounds like a relationship from hell, doesn't it? Then our rune. We have had this rune already this week. So I'm thinking there's something up with this rune that we need to figure out. So our rune is Rado. Ooh, the divinity for Rado is Nerthus, the goddess and mother of the family. The letter is R. The symbol is the wheel. The element is air. Tree is oak. Plant is mugwort. The stone is chrysoprase. The color is bright red, and the animal is hawk, but not Tony Hawk. Rado is the rune of travel, journey, and exploration. This rune should accompany you on all major journeys across land or sea, spirit or mind, for it will keep you safe and help you stay your course. Rado represents a change of space and environment, a time of growth and excitement when the larger picture becomes more clear and tangible. Use Rado when you embark on all journeys in this life. Rado represents the right path being chosen. If you are traveling and Rado is present, you can assure yourself that your choices are righteous and just, and that you are in control of your momentum towards achieving your goals. Give me 1 second. Apparently, I forgot to mute my phone. Hey, kid. Good to see ya. So, and hi, Aaron. Give me a second. I'm trying to figure out. I saw the name and it did not register long enough for me to be able to pronounce it, but that's okay. Hello, G. VJ? Hello, G. Bobhi. What language is that, if you don't mind me asking? Moving on. All right, so meditate on Rado to find your true path and always remember to do what feels right to you. Fate is always at work, pulling the strings of our existence. Thank you. I'm glad to see someone from overseas. We have an Indian person. That is so cool. What part of India are you from? I gotta ask. With practice, you will learn ways to bend and shape the odds in your favor and the tools to persevere when you are in over your head. May the odds be ever in your favor. Rado represents being smart and calculated on your journeys. Don't expect this rune to work for you if you're not going to put the work into staying safe and coherent while traveling. That's like buying Drano and not pouring it down the drain and expecting it to work. Remember to retain control of your propulsion toward your destinations and do not become careless. We must be tactical and precise in our journey if we want the powers of this rune to work. Don't forget to apply this rune to your overall lifestyle and always use caution when traveling into new places. Rado is the rhythm of time, life, and represents the tempo of the universe. In order to connect to this, we must be rhythmic in our own lives as well. We must form habits with equal intervals to establish tradition, thus mirroring the patterns of nature. The rhythm of the natural order exists like the very air we breathe, and it must be recognized in order to find balance and control within our lives. Rado is control over our momentum and propulsion, the reins of the chariot within our soul. One of these days, I'm going to draw Rado the same day I draw the chariot card. Give me 1 second. Witchy Mama runs on coffee. Rado can be viewed as the system of trials and tests that we have to endure to become who and what we are supposed to be. Through these trials and journeys, we find our true selves and begin to recognize the ancient truth in everything around us. Our perspective grows with every new territory conquered, physical and metaphysical, and we must conquer certain aspects of our lives in order to find truth and strength within ourselves. Use Rado to find these truths. They await you on your journeys. Recognize that everything comes in cycles and that by following them, you will progress quickly and efficiently. Align your lifestyle to the seasons and honor the turning of the year. Embrace hard times, knowing that the harder it is right now, the easier it's going to be in the future. Everything has its opposite, and challenges bring equal and opposite rewards. You know, for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. Life and change continue, and we must always go on. We will eventually end up where we began, but on a higher level and with better perspective. The journey absolutely never ends. Just saying. Rado allows us to channel our energies in an effective way so that these energies flow in a manner that will help us obtain our goal. However, to use this rune to its full power, we must know how to put ourselves in the right place at the right time. In relationships, Rado says it's a good time to talk about your relationships. Both partners need to clarify all the misunderstandings and to resolve controversial issues. This must be done in a friendly and honest manner without long speeches or conviction. At the same time, you need to speak freely about everything that's worrying you because there may not be such another convenient moment. When it comes to careers, Rado Rune means successfully overcoming your difficulties. That being said, Rado Rune does not claim that the problems are completely absent, simply that they can be resolved. Another interpretation of this rune is a successful negotiation outcome. In addition, Rado suggests you soon receive important information. You will soon receive important information, and it will be delivered by some means of communication: text, fax, email, computer, carrier pigeon, squirrel. Who knows? But it will appear. So, our key takeaways are travel, both in physical terms and in those of lifestyle direction, a journey, vacation, relocation, maybe evolution, and a change of place or setting, seeing the larger perspective, and seeing the right move for you to make and deciding to do it. Personal rhythm, world rhythm, and the dance of life. A journey, a pilgrimage, some change, your destiny, a quest, progress, and those life lessons that are hard to learn. And that, my friends, is today's rune. Now, before I go any further, I want to remind you guys, check out my Buy Me a Coffee link because, as I said, Witchy Mama runs on coffee. And then, after you buy this witch a cup of coffee, do the like, share, and subscribe thing and hit the bell. Now, if my fingers would work, who is today's goddess? We have Psyche, goddess of persistence. Goddess of the soul, Psyche is here to lift you back up so that you may persist. Nevertheless, she persisted. Remember that the ability to stick to something will be your greatest advantage. Her mythology, she is Greek. Goddess of soul, Psyche started life as a mortal woman. Her beauty was so unparalleled that men began to worship her instead of Aphrodite, which angered the jealous goddess of love. In an attempt to humiliate Psyche, Aphrodite ordered her son Eros to use his love arrows to make the mortal fall in love with a hideous man. However, when the god of love saw her, he fell in love and stole her away to be his secret bride. He built a beautiful palace for her where she was alone, except in the evening when he would come to their bed, shrouded in darkness and mystery. She never saw his face nor knew who he was. They were happy together for a while, though, but on a visit home, Psyche's sisters planted a seed of doubt in her mind. So one night, to learn his identity, she secretly lit a candle when Eros was asleep. She was so entranced by his beautiful face that she totally didn't notice when candle wax dripped on him, waking him up. He was so infuriated about her betrayal that he fled, and the palace fell to ashes. Devastated over her loss, Psyche sought out the only person who would know his whereabouts, Eros's whereabouts, his entirely too vain mother. Aphrodite looked unkindly upon Psyche and gave her near impossible tasks before she would reveal his location. Sorting a room full of seeds in one night, catching the sun sheep's fleece, collecting water from the river Styx, and then finally traveling to Hades to borrow Persephone's beauty salve. Completing each task tirelessly, Psyche finally faltered upon her return from Hades. Unable to resist the lure of Persephone's magical salve, she opened the box. I swear I can talk. And the salve killed her, its powers being far too strong for a mere mortal. Eros swooped down and carried her to Olympus, where he begged Zeus for her life. Zeus gave her a cup of ambrosia that not only revived her, but made her a goddess. The two lovers lived together ever after, having 2 children named Pleasure and Delight. Because of her transcendence from mortal to goddess, Psyche... Apparently I haven't had enough coffee. So, because of her transcendence from mortal to goddess, Psyche is often portrayed with butterfly wings. Call on Psyche for the strength to persevere through dark challenges in pursuit of what you love. Working with her will be a practice in uniting your heart and soul to find your own inner divinity. So, what's Namaste today? We are doing one thing at a time. The world today is a multitasker's dream. Today, everyone has to manage scattered thoughts, ideas, and movements. Most are not multitaskers, though. Even a renowned multitasker will have difficulty grounding themselves in the moment. Next time you tackle your never ending to do list, focus on one thing. Do one task at a time and see how this allows you to be immersed in the task and the moment. When you can rid yourself of all the other obligations while focusing on what you were doing, the task at hand will allow you to recover and rest. Logic tracks. And then our self-compassion card. It is a special delivery. Bring to mind someone who has enormous wells of compassion. Imagine them sending you love right now. Are they saying anything? And what is the expression on their face? Good question. And now we have our moment of Zen. I'm taking my glasses off so I can read this. Our first one comes from David Lynch. Now, if I am correct, and I could be wrong here, but I think David Lynch is the mind behind the TV show Twin Peaks. The thing about meditation is you become more and more you. Oh, I love it. So true. And then we have another quote from Sylvia Plath. The hardest thing, I think, is to live richly in the present without letting it be tainted and spoiled out of fear for the future or regret for a badly managed past. Sylvia Plath, my friends. All right, and pull my glasses back on so I can see my screen. All right, now, that's our moment of Zen for today. So, my friends, my darling witchlings, that is everything we have today. So, let us close our little circle here. Let's do a quick summary. Our cards were somewhere. Okay, we have the Ace of Rods reversed, which is saying we are having setbacks and delays, and we need to reconsider our plans and ventures. Makes sense considering my current circumstances. The Ten of Pentacles reversed, trouble with property. Again, makes sense considering my circumstances right now. The Nine of Rods saying patience and a need to remain calm. Again, makes sense up here. And then the Oracle saying you don't think of me, you love me, and I was disillusioned. I'm thinking Mother Nature, just saying. Rado tells us that we are going to be traveling physically or metaphysically in the near future, but everything is going to come out okay. Then we had the Goddess of Soul, Psyche, telling us to keep going even at our lowest points because sticking to it will be our greatest advantage. Namaste is telling us focus on one thing at a time. Do not multitask. It really doesn't work. And self-compassion says imagine someone you know who loves you very deeply sending you all of that love and compassion. All right, so we say thank you to the ancient ones for joining us here today as we put out our little candle friend. And there goes the smoke. Gotta love it. So, do the like, share, and subscribe thing if you're feeling so inclined. Drop a comment if something resonated with you. Then hop over to Patreon for behind-the-scenes videos, exclusive blogs, and more fun stuff. And access to the Discord server where, when I have internet, I go live as I'm getting ready for Daily Draw and doing all of that stuff. Then check out Buy Me a Coffee to buy this Witch a Cuppa because Witchy Mama is fueled by caffeine and sarcasm. I am a child of the 80s. Check out the website at www.yogawithdylin.com to book a one-on-one yoga session with me or a personal tarot or pendulum reading with me and the furry little bastard who likes to steal my chair because, unfortunately, my pendulums will not work without his permission. Then, tune in tomorrow, same bat time, same bat channel for another daily draw Monday through Friday. And do not forget to come back Thursday nights for Die the Yoga Witch podcast, where we talk about yoga with a witchy twist. And Friday, we do guided meditation to help us all live a magical life through yoga. By the way, my darlings, my darling little witchlings, just a small little heads up that some of the links you'll find on my YouTube and my Facebook and everything pages might be affiliate links, because that means if you click through and buy something from one of those links, I might earn just a tiny little commission at absolutely no extra cost to you. Of course. It helps me keep the witchy vibes going and the puppies and the furry overlord fed, please. Thank you so much for your support. And then please go out and spread love, spread joy, and spread kindness. There is way too much hate and discontent already out there to need to add to it. Tell your loved ones, human and furry, that they mean something to you, because you never know when that last chance is going to be. I love all of you. Please have a fantabulous, magical rest of your day, and I will see you all later. Good night.